And after a holistic appraisal of the performance of my cabinet and its achievements and challenges, I have today decided to dismiss with immediate effect all the cabinet secretaries and Attorney General, the Cabinet of Kenya, except the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs and Diaspora Affairs, and of course, the Office of the Deputy President.
Finally, the President of the Republic of Kenya has fired all the CSs. All the cabinet secretaries are now home and the cabinet is fully dissolved. This is what President Mwai Kibaki did in 2005 after the deciders in the government failed the constitution that has been proposed by the government. So, William Ruto has followed the suit by firing all cabinet secretaries except the office of Prime Cabinet Secretary and the office of the Deputy President. The office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary also doubles as the office of the Foreign Affairs and Diaspora Matters. So those are the only two that have remained. And now, our eyes are on William Ruto in the next step. So I'm here to ask you, we share this. How is William Ruto going to go about the next stage? Ruto will be required to very soon reconstitute his cabinet. He cannot govern without the cabinet. So very soon the cabinet lineup will be public. So all the people are very anxious to see who makes it back to the cabinet and who is appointed afresh into this cabinet. So these are just the four things that you must look out for as he announces his next cabinet. Remember, we are just 2 years into this government and just 3 years into the next general elections. So all factors must be played well. These are 4 things that we expect him to consider and consider keenly. So one of them is that this time round, he must go for technocrats. We don't expect William Ruto to stick strictly on his political friends. This time round, Ruto must be advised to go for technocrats. So Kenyans are very cautious and are very keen. Kenyans have spoken very loudly, and Ruto accept that he has earned what they have said. And therefore, Kenyans are very cautious to see who makes it back or who comes. And that the Kenyans have their lineup. And apart from what the Kenyans have, Ruto must play with the psychology of Kenyans to give them what they want to see. Whether it is exactly what they want to see or something close to what they want to see. They want to see experts in different areas. Not those people who are chest thumping that we are the government and we can do whatever we want. Secondly, we expect Ruto to have a very lean government. Going into the future, the cabinet must be very lean. That is what he himself has said. And that is what Kenyans want. That is why there are demonstrations all over that Kenyans are overspending on many things. So we expect a 14 maximum number for the cabinet secretaries. Remember, we must scale down from 21 to a maximum of 14. And this is one of the things that you can expect. 3, we expect Ruto to go far beyond the government and the side of the government to reach out to the opposition. Remember, he has had meetings with Raila here and there, and people like Wamalo have been complaining what. No, there is an agreement between President William Ruto and opposition leader Raila Odinga. So Dr. William Ruto, the president, might be fetching beyond his coalition to go to the opposition to get a few technocrats to come to his government. Number 4, the politics of 2027 will play a very big role. William Ruto has said categorically that he is not after 2027 and he is not after second term. He only wants to serve. But again, he is so human and he is a Kenyan like any other. We know what happens. The politics of 2027 must be balanced carefully. So going into the future, where we have one community dominating the cabinet secretaries, the number, it is not going to happen. It is going to be balanced a bit so that he appeals to the side that he will be going to in 2027. Remember, in 2027, it is not a must Gachagua. It is not a must Mount Kenya. So his cabinet, his new face of the cabinet must reflect the direction that he is heading to come 2027. What about Gen Zs? What will Gen Zs do next? Watch out for the next video.